What's up?
Hello, this is Gabriel Ai Wala. Today we are here to talk with you topic okay, the world's most famous word. Famous and
Hmm. What do you mean by most famous word?
okay, I will ask you questions about this topic.
Sounds good. Fire away.
Okay. What does the word okay usually mean in everyday conversation?
In everyday conversation, okay, mostly means agreement or acknowledgement. Like, yeah, I got it, or sounds good. People also use it to signal they're fine or things are all right. It's pretty versatile, honestly.
When do you use personally okay the most?
I've heard people use okay a lot when they're agreeing to, something simple or acknowledging what someone just said. Like when you ask someone if they understand and they just say, okay, instead of making a whole sentence about it. What about you? When do you catch yourself saying it most often?
My okay.
Go ahead. What's
Now
your next question?
Now another question. Do you know where the word okay originally came from?
One sec. Let me check where okay actually originated from. So, okay actually started as a funny misspelling of all correct back in Boston around the 1830s. People were being playful with language, spelling all correct as all correct and shortening it to okay. Then it
Okay.
got a real boost in the 1840 presidential election when supporters of Martin Van Buren used vote for okay as their campaign slogan. Surprising origin for such a basic word, right?
Why do you think it became so popular around the world?
It's a good question. Okay, it's stuck around because it's short, super easy to say and understand, and doesn't require any translation. It's just universally accessible. Plus, it's pretty neutral, works in almost any situation without sounding too formal or informal. It just slips into conversations easily, no matter
Okay.
the language or culture.
Can okay have different meanings depending
Next question.
on yes. Can okay have different meaning depending on tone and situation?
Totally. That's what's interesting about language, isn't it? Okay can be totally neutral, or it can drip with passive aggression depending on how you say it. Like if someone asks you to do something and you just say okay in a flat tone, it could mean fine, but I'm not happy about it. Or it could be genuine agreement. The tone really
Do
changes
people
everything.
okay? My next question. Do people in different countries use okay the same way?
For the most part, yeah, okay is pretty global, but there are a few places where it doesn't work or has totally different meanings. For example, I've heard that in some parts of Brazil, okay, with your thumb and forefinger making a circle is seen as vulgar. And in France or Belgium, it means zero or worthless. Pretty different associations depending on where you are.
Okay, my next question. Why do you think okay became one of the most popular used words globally?
Hey, heads up. We've got about a minute left on this call. Just wanted to let
Okay,
you know before it cuts off. You can always call back later if you want to keep going. But back to your question about why OK became so popular globally, I think it's that simplicity factor. Sure, easy to
my,
pronounce everywhere. It doesn't,
my
and
last
I am
question. Do you think okay is overused? Why or why not?
good question. I think it probably is overused, honestly. It's like white noise at times, fills gaps in conversation when people can't think of anything better to say. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's definitely lost
That's
some of its punch
my
from being said. Okay, that was fun digging.
Okay, Maya, bye bye. Meet you next time.